Annyeong Buzz, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into all things K-pop and Korean entertainment. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today we've got something massive to talk about. Twice is officially making their summer comeback, and not just with a single or a mini album. We're talking full-length, people. That's right, their fourth full-length album is coming this July, and honestly, I have so many thoughts. So, JYP Entertainment dropped the news on May 19th, and let me tell you, onces are not okay in the best way possible. It's been nearly 3 years and 8 months since Twice released a full album, the last one being Formula of Love, O+T3, back in November 2021. Can you believe it's been that long? Because I had to double-check the date. And wow, what a glow-up era we're about to enter. Alongside the announcement, they released this intro film, and let's talk about that for a second. The vibe is giving power, elegance, and unity. All 9 members, each with long flowing hair, serving looks and attitude. But what caught my eye the most was the fashion. Each member was wearing a skirt with the word 4 on it. I don't know about you, but that kind of symbolism always gets my brain going. Is it just a nod to their fourth full-length album? Or does it mean something deeper about the concept or the message behind the comeback? Personally, I'm really curious whether this album is going to be more experimental or if they'll lean into their classic bright summer sound. Twice has done so many concepts over the years: cute, elegant, retro, even mature and chic. Remember, I Can't Stop Me and Scientist? They know how to switch it up while still staying Twice. And here's the thing, y'all. This comeback isn't just a musical release, it's part of a whole movement. Twice just wrapped up their 5th world tour, Ready to Be, where they held 51 concerts in 27 different regions. That's not a small feat. That's a mega tour. They performed for over 1.5 million fans. Wands, I see you. That's a global impact if I've ever seen one. And the momentum isn't slowing down. After the July album drop, they'll be headlining Lollapalooza on August 2nd in Chicago. That's right, Twice at Lolla. I still remember when it was a headline-worthy moment for K-pop artists just to appear at Western festivals, and now we've got acts like Twice headlining. It's honestly kind of surreal to watch this 2nd-gen to 3rd-gen evolution of K-pop domination in the global scene. Let's pause for a moment. How are you all feeling about this comeback? Are you excited to see what direction they take musically? Are you hoping for a cheer up part 2, or maybe something more edgy like Cry For Me? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I really want to see what kind of concepts you're all hoping for. I also want to say something that I feel doesn't get talked about enough: Twice's consistency. We always talk about new groups and rookies, and that's great, but Twice has been holding it down since 2015 and still topping charts, selling out arenas, and growing musically. That kind of longevity? Super rare, especially in a scene that moves as fast as K-pop. And speaking of longevity, this upcoming album feels like it could be a very defining moment in their discography. A full-length album after nearly 4 years? It tells me that Twice and JYP have something big to say, something worth waiting for. We also know that Twice has been increasingly involved in their songwriting and concept discussions. Members like Jihyo and Dayoon have contributed lyrics in the past, so I'm really hoping we see more personal touches in this album. Maybe a ballad that really hits you in the heart, or a unit song that showcases a different vocal color. And if I may just take a wild guess here, what if this comeback is their statement to solidify themselves not just as queens of K-pop, but as global pop icons? Because think about it, headlining Lollapalooza right after the comeback? That's not just a schedule, it's a strategy. And let's not forget the timing. A July release? That's peak summer. You know what that means? This comeback might just be the song of the summer. Imagine pool parties, dance challenges, summer concerts, all with Twice's new title track blasting in the background. I don't know about you, but I'm already envisioning a vibrant, energetic MV with bright colors, catchy choreography, and a hook that refuses to leave your head. Classic Twice behavior. But here's a question I've been wondering. Do you think Twice will go for a full-on summer bop this time? Or maybe surprise us with something more mid-tempo and emotional? Because let's be honest, they can do both flawlessly. I'm personally torn. I love a good dance track like Dance the Night Away, but I'd also be so down for a powerful ballad or something experimental with synth pop or rock vibes. Also, Can we take a moment to talk about the growth of each member? Like, seriously. Over the past few years, Twice has evolved so much, not just as a group, but individually. Jihyo's solo debut showed us her versatility and strong stage presence. Nayeon is killing it as a soloist and fashion icon. And the rest of the members have also been exploring modeling, variety shows, and even acting. It's like they've all built their own individual lanes while still maintaining this incredibly strong group chemistry. That's not easy to do. And for onces out there, how does it feel knowing that Twice is not only surviving but thriving in an industry where girl groups often burn out or fade after 5 to 6 years? Twice is hitting their 9th year and still breaking barriers. I think this comeback could be a celebration of that legacy, like a love letter to their journey, their fans, and everything they've accomplished. You know what I'd absolutely love to see in this comeback? A fan-dedicated track. Something like 1 in a Million or Be as One. Twice has always had this warm, appreciative connection with their fans, and I think with a full album, there's room to include something really meaningful. Maybe even a surprise hidden track? Who knows? Also, the fact that they're doing Lollapalooza right after the comeback? That makes me think they're going to promote internationally in a big way. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop English versions, collabs, or even go viral on TikTok with a new challenge. And you know, Twice choreography always hits. We'll be learning those moves in no time. Now here's something I want to ask you all. With this being their 4th full-length album, what are your expectations? Do you want a mix of genres, a storytelling concept, more vocal line exposure, rap line moments, or maybe some new unit songs? I think a Tsuyu, Mina, and Jonghyun unit could give us something elegant and vocally rich. Or maybe Sana, Dahyun, and Chaeyoung with a fierce dance number? And hey, what's your dream tracklist concept? Would you prefer something like a seasonal storyline, from the bright vibes of summer into the calm of autumn? Or maybe a soundscape that reflects their personal growth? The point is, this comeback feels big. Not just in scale, but in significance. It's like Twice is stepping into their next chapter with a message that says, we're still here, we've evolved, and we're better than ever. So let's support them with everything we've got. Stream the album, learn the dance, leave comments, and show the world what onces are made of. And of course, we'll be talking about the music video and the album once it drops, so stay tuned for that. Until then, I want to hear all your theories, wishes, and predictions. What do you hope the title track sounds like? What kind of music video do you think they'll release? And what do you think the album will represent for Twice in this new era? Let's talk about it in the comments, because you know I'm always reading what you guys share. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of the Twice updates we'll be covering here on Annyeong Buzz. That's it for today. Twice is coming, the summer is heating up, and we are so ready. Talk to you next time.